Recently, the North Carolina Department of Transportation said that Asheville was the most dangerous city in North Carolina for pedestrians. They said that between 2008 and 2012, 307 people were injured and 12 people were killed trying to cross the street. I represented an elderly man 2 or 3 years ago who was killed crossing Patton Avenue in Asheville. He was trying to run across the street to get back to the side that he lived on, but there wasn't even a crosswalk in that intersection. That made me start thinking about why we don't have safe places to cross the street. I'm a father, and I usually take my family out and walk right across this street. And we love Asheville because it's such a great place to raise a family, it's such a great place to have a community of people, and it's such a great place to be outdoors. I'm trying to raise awareness through my Slow Down Asheville campaign about pedestrian safety, and one of the biggest problems in Asheville is crosswalk safety. People don't stop for you when you try to use crosswalks, and there aren't crosswalks in the right places to make it safe for people to cross the street. Now this creates a dangerous situation where people don't rely on the crosswalk. Instead, they just rush out when there's a break in traffic, and that's when people get injured and sometimes people get killed.
Been here 14 years, started the business 9 years ago, almost. Really, kind of the idea was, kind of talk about biker-friendly, pedestrian-friendly, community-oriented. That's really a big part of why I'm here. You know, as a person in the community and having a family, that's one thing, but then also owning a business is a pretty big deal of having constantly, our parking lot is across the street. We have between sometimes 300 and 400 people a day coming in, and so to see this sort of Frogger every day is a little unnerving. We certainly get people coming in, it's like, wow, is that where you park? I guess you just kind of have to bolt across the street. It's 8 years,
Yeah.
And I've had this same, she's running across the street because
Right.
she's still running to her car, but it's what you see all day long. People are just like, okay, go, because cars go really fast by. So
we live in the Montford area and we don't have much need for our car. We walk pretty much everywhere. So street safety is of huge importance to me, not only for myself, but having a small child, an adventurous child. She'll tell you her name is Swiper or Sunshine, but her name is Soleil, and she's almost 5, so she'll be headed to kindergarten soon. She doesn't have that super great awareness yet to like look around and first look for the cars. When I come here, we generally park right across the street, and there is no crosswalk. I mean, I guess we're jaywalking, but there's no option.
There are areas in Asheville that are more dangerous than other areas for pedestrians. Most of the calls I get are on Patton Avenue, Merriman Avenue, and Tunnel Road. And those are the big commercial areas where there's a lot of distraction for drivers. There's a lot of street signs, there's a lot of business signs. You know, my concern is more about the roads where there aren't enough crosswalks, and so people just kind of make a run for it. That's where I see people getting hit and getting killed.
I think there should be a better awareness. I think that it should be talked about more in the media. I think that people need to slow down enough, not just in terms of driving their vehicles, but in life, to understand what's important and what's built this community. You know, this is an old mountain town. A lot of people ride their bikes, a lot of people choose to walk places, and that needs to be protected.
I'm at the intersection of Patton Avenue and Leicester Highway, and this is probably one of the busiest intersections in Asheville. And as you can see, there's a ton of traffic, but there is not a painted crosswalk anywhere in this intersection. We have a situation where if people get off the bus here and they want to go to the pharmacy or they want to get up into the neighborhoods up there, there is no safe way to do it.
I want to see more recognition in general of, hey, this is why we're here. This is the kind of place we want our children to grow up in, that has a recognition, proactive recognition by the city about what it means for our kids to cross the streets and to be in this place that we love so much, and that we want and to promote as a walking, biking, in general pedestrian-friendly area.
We live in Asheville because we love the culture, we love the food, we love the downtown, we love being outdoors. It's family friendly. You can walk into town, you can use greenways, you can ride your bike. But this is part of Asheville too. And we have to decide if we want to make this a people first city or a car first city.